We are King Cackle.
VC. All right, so another big week here in the Queen City. This time, Bill from the Vinylverse, down from the Philadelphia area. He comes down every June, and so he gets a day to get a solid dig in. And the man was a man possessed yesterday. He hit every shop that you can imagine around here. However, he did not get to Lunchbox, but just didn't work out, and I'm sure he'll get a chance to sneak in there while he's here for, I think he's here for about a week or so. So, that being said, before Carlson came down, I actually got up with my buddy Lee. He's from North London in England. He's been living here for quite a while now, though. And he had heard a local band, just kind of stumbled on them, called Bog Loaf, which is an interesting name. But and they were having a residency at Snug Harbor, so playing every Wednesday night for a month. He invited me out, and I said, sure, I'll check it out. So I listened to him on Bandcamp. Really good sounding band, Nirvana style in places, really good sounding guitars, and a friend of mine, Bo White, actually produced their EP, which I picked up at the gig, the Bad News EP. And a three-piece band, the guitarist is the singer. They're tight, really good, big dudes. The bassist and guitarist kind of remind me of Fat Tortoise Butcher from Charlotte back in the 90s. But the drummer of the three bands that were there that night, their drummer was the best. He had a really nice kit, really nice sound on the drums, as you can hear in the footage that I'm going to put in this video. And King Cackle played, and they're an up-and-coming band here. They draw a pretty good crowd. They were really good. And so I got footage of them in here too. So some good Charlotte rock for you here. And so let's see. I did have one Grail record come in a couple weeks ago that I have not shown yet. And that is Milford Gray's Percussion Ensemble with Sonny Morgan on ESP disc, number 1015 in the series. This is one I've looked for many years. Originals are really pricey. This is a 1978 Japanese reissue, and anytime I can get one of these Japanese pressings, which they're also hard to get, I'm stoked about because they sound fantastic. And this was, a third of the price of what originals go for, and it's a mint copy. It came from Japan, from Tokyo, and arrived here in 4 days from the date I ordered it. I mean, they sent this thing, FedEx, went from Tokyo to Alaska to Memphis to my doorstep. It was absolutely fantastic, and it was like $15 shipping. Yeah, unbelievable. Very stoked to have this. It's Milford Graves on drums, bells, gongs, and shakers. Sonny Morgan drums and bells, full-on percussion driven album. There's no horns, no piano, no anything else. A key piece to the ESP disc collection. Excited about that one that is finally here in the collection. So, was supposed to meet John and Bill at Lunchbox after work yesterday, and I pulled into Lunchbox and I looked at my phone, and Bill was like, plan B, we can't make it there in time, so we're gonna head to Premium Sound since they're open later. So like, okay, yeah, no problem, good call, I'll meet you over there. But I did dip into Lunchbox real quick because I saw a few things they had got in, restocks, one of which being this album. It's a reissue of Death, Leprosy. Every now and again I gotta get my metal fix, and I want to say Sherv recommended this one to me. I can't remember as maybe their best. I'm not sure about that. Somebody did, but it's on Relapse. I think it's a 2017 reissue. It was super cheap. It was like $18. So I grabbed this, and I don't dig the singer all that much, but the band is killer, and it has a nice fold-out insert, words, and a lot of photos, a lot of cool photos of the band. And it's on Delicious Black, Sam would say. And some pretty cool custom labels. Nice vinyl. So we grabbed that out of the metal section, which Scott at Lunchbox has a pretty substantial metal section. I'm guessing he sells quite a bit of this stuff. So yeah, there's that bad boy. And then this is an album I've been meaning to pick up for a while. I wanted to get the box set when it came out because it has a CD. I'd like to have the CD. But this is one that Mazzy's championed, and Maslow actually went and saw this band recently, Eels, the project from Extreme Witchcraft. And the song Good Night on Earth, the second track, is a total earworm song. Great music video for it, animated, really cool. And I saw Eels in 1997 at Lollapalooza on a side stage at, well, it's now PNC Pavilion, where I saw Weezer with Carlson. And yeah, great band, consistently good. And I didn't have this new one from 2022. And the other thing I like about this record, it's on Pius, which is a Spanish label that puts out a lot of cool things like the band Standstill. So this is going to be pressed very well. Looking forward to getting into this. It's regular black vinyl, and what's nice, this came with a poster. Nice inner sleeve with the words. I'll show you the label, or the record and the labels. It's pretty cool yellow labels. And yeah, it has like a flyer type poster with it, which I thought was really cool. See if I can show you that. Well, hell. Should have this stuff ready. Sorry, Richie. It's rough in the streets here. It's not a butt fumble, though. Like the Jets. So there's that. That came with it as a bonus. And I mean, really, that's kind of all you get with the box, except you get a CD and color vinyl. I don't know if there's anything much else that comes in the box, so this was pretty cool for cheap, like 20 bucks. So Eels, Extreme Witchcraft, great LP. And then I ran out of there and headed over to Premium to meet Bill and John. They found some good records there. Actually, yeah, Bill found a lot of good jazz. And I found one jazz, or a couple jazz records there. This was in the used for a really good price. Gary Bartz with NTU, Cinderella, a Ghetto Fairy Tale. This is on Prestige from 1974, I believe. Yeah. The first time I've ever seen this in a bin. So I picked it up. Anything Gary Bartz is worth your time. And I don't know these other players with him on here other than Hubert Eaves. But Howard King drums, James Benjamin electric bass, Maynard Parker guitar. Gary Bartz doing everything. Clarinet, soprano, alto, harp, synthesizer, percussion, well, mouth harp, and vocal. It's been a while since I listened to this online, but so I'm looking forward to spinning this. Yeah, Gary Bartz with NTU, Cinderella, a Ghetto Fairy Tale. That's a cool find. And then this was reissued, and I'm stoked about it because it's saving me a shit ton of money because the originals are gone nuts in price. I should have jumped on it 4 or 5 years ago when I was looking at them when they were $100. They're way more than that now. And that's Sonny Shirocco, Black Woman. Originally on the Vortex label, which put out, you know, albums like the Bayard Lancaster. But yeah, what this says, the quote from Sonny Shirocco on the back of the record is, "The best band I ever heard." Sonny Shirocco is an intense one, not for everybody. His wife's vocals are over the top, insane, intense. Milford Gray is on drums here, though, which is a huge deal. And Ted Daniel appears on trumpet on this, Richard Pierce bass, Dave Burrell piano, who's not my favorite pianist, but he works on this pretty good. Norris Jones also on bass on this. Yeah, this is an intense one. Great guitar playing from Sonny Shirocco, though, which is, you know, why you get a Sonny Shirocco record. but reissued by Superior Viaduct. Very stoked that they put their hands on some of these Vortex titles. That's a big one. It's, you know, 20-some bucks instead of, you know, $200 or $300. And then John, when leaving, handed me some VCLT. One I knew was coming my way, which is Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, a double LP. I had found the single that goes with this, and so he had a copy without a single. So now it's all in one, and it has the booklet and everything. Don't need to say too much about this. It's an all-time great record from Stevie Wonder. And then he also gave me this, seeing that I've had some country music come into the house, Drive-By Truckers, The Dirty South. He had got an original copy, and so I guess this is it's a really nice looking reissue on the New West Records label. And my friend Joe Sloan, he loves this band. So, yeah, I'll be checking this out. And I think I saw them play some of this at a gig at, what was the name of the place? Chop Shop. It's no longer there. It was in the Noda area in Charlotte. A friend of ours had opened up that venue. But, yeah, they played there a few times, I think. But, yeah, Drive-By Truckers. So looking forward to jamming that. Thank you, John. And then I went in, I had to get some, I was out of sleeves, so I had to sneak into Repo today, and I was just milling around just a little bit before grabbing the sleeves, and I did look at, they have a new section for 7-inch arrivals. So I looked in there, and I pulled out, I saw, whenever you see Motown, you know, Motown label, you kind of have to grab it. So this is a 1965 original single from the Supremes with Put Yourself in My Place and You Can't Hurry Love. I'm not sure what's the A side here. Let's see if I can figure it out here. I would imagine You Can't Hurry Love is the A. Yeah. But great. I love the Supremes. I absolutely love the Supremes. That was a big group my mom jammed back in the day. So grab any of their singles I can find that are in nice shape. This is in really nice shape. That's everything. Have a safe trip back up north, Bill. Hopefully the smoke has cleared from Canada. Peace.
This one's called Donner Party.